Hey Deandra, how you doing? All right, so I've got your draft up here, and I was reading your writing. So yeah, it's a good promotion, no doubt. I thought so as soon as I saw that. So that's great. You know what? I've got the JPEG loaded up here in another window. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I think that's more of a clearer view. All right, it's a great start. It really is. I think the page mechanics are really really starting to develop here into something that's going to be a quite easily digestible ad where the hierarchy is crystal clear, and the way that you as a designer are guiding your viewer through the ad itself, I think is also very, very effective. Okay, well, a couple of recommendations here. In terms of requirements, you've got everything in place. You got your master image, you've got your call to action, you got your logo, contact information, as well as your headline, subhead, and body copy. The typefaces do not indicate adherence to the specified type, typeface requirements from the Amethyst-based style guide. Specifically, this would be Arial bold. Subhead should be Arial bold italic. Okay, body copy. This looks like a bold. It should be regular Arial. Okay, and then everything else is looking good here. So this, I think, is really, really distracting to the ad. I think the visual weight of this kind of robs the ad of the established hierarchy and just kind of says, "Hey, look at me first." And I don't think that's necessarily a great thing. I think that we can just remove this completely and maybe establish, this is a given. This is a given. I mean, call us to claim your free night. I mean, that's a given. I think basically, what's going to happen if somebody says, stay 3 nights, get one free. Okay, they're going to call and get that information, or they're going to go to the website and get all that pertinent information. So I don't think that's necessary. So recommendations. A couple of things I would do is I would take this headline and I would left align it. Okay, so who doesn't love? And then I would drop free to the second line, or even a free vacation. So who doesn't love a free vacation? Left align that right about there or so. Okay, then place your subhead Arial bold italic and place it left aligned with that headline. Okay, then what I would like you to do is we're going to remove this. Take this right over here and align it with one of the letters up here in the headline. If you can't, then just kind of pick a spot where the type is going to fit over this water here. I think that's going to be a good location for your type, because right now you're forced to use this black type, which really advances in the composition. And I think that if we were to use a lighter colored type, it wouldn't really do that. It would create more of a synergy, more of a reciprocal relationship with the image itself, than what we see here with this dark black bold type. So again, just take your text block right about there, place that in white type and Arial bold regular. Remove this altogether, okay? The bottom, I think, is a good configuration. However, I would change this to the purple type, this color right here, because it's just almost not, you can barely see it right here. The location itself, again, I would go with purple type there. And then I would take this whole configuration here and just move it down just a little bit closer to the bottom of the page. Actually, no, you don't even really have to do that, because right now I'm noticing that your top and bottom margins are equal, so that's great. Just leave that. My final recommendation is regarding the background image itself, and I think that it's a great image. It's good, high quality image, very compelling image. However, it could use an adjustment layer, and I'm going to recommend a levels or curves adjustment layer, something to enhance the contrast in this specific image. I think we need to bring out some of the darks and also watch that adjustment for the sand. You want to try to maintain some detail in that sand, if possible. It could be possible the original image doesn't have much detail in the sand, but I'm seeing some detail right here that I think could be enhanced a little further with an adjustment layer. Okay, so in summary then, we'll recompose the type to left align, move this, keep it left aligned, place it over the water in a white type. Watch your Arial bold for headline, Arial bold italic for subhead, and a regular Arial for body copy. Remove this the visual weight associated with this big, bright, black, dark purple background. I would remove that altogether. You can include, let me see, something. You can include the telephone number down here, since you're going to remove it from here, somehow incorporate it in um, with this contact information right here. One option would be to drop. Well, let me see. I'm going to do this. You could decrease the site type size and just add the telephone right there, or you could drop it down to a second line, Maybe even drop the URL and the telephone down to the next line. At that point, what I would recommend, we got to get the telephone number here in here somewhere since we're going to remove it from here. So try to figure out a way to include the telephone number without changing this kind of relationship right here in this composition at the bottom of the page. I think the best thing to do would be to remove this over, reduce the type size, and add the phone number right there. Unless you've got another idea, just go ahead and do that. But yeah, we definitely need to include the telephone number down there. So great start. If you've got any questions at all, please let me know. But I'd like to see those changes being made. I'd like to see you make those changes before we start really getting into things here in terms of switching gears and moving to the banner ads. So if there's anything you want to run by me, just please feel free to email me or post it in general questions, or just post it right here within this forum. I'll be glad to provide another critique once you make those recommended changes. All right, fantastic start. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if I need to clarify anything mentioned in this video, just say the word and I'll be glad to do so. All right, fantastic. Thank you very much.